Hello and welcome back to my channel, Life of Shaina Senn with Love. Now, how are you all doing out there, you beautiful people? I hope you're doing fine. Now, today I'm going to talk on a very amusing topic. I call it amusing because that also has come out of my life experiences. Now, when we live together under the roof with a partner or a spouse or somebody to your liking, what do we expect from each other? We expect to be transparent to each other. We expect to be loyal to each other. We expect to, not keep each other in the dark, share everything which is required, to be, to run the house. There are certain things which we should, share with each other so that the other person knows what you're doing. It should not come out on a some one fine day you are getting to know of something from a third party, and that's when the all hell breaks loose in the household. It's as if I was still now living in a fool's paradise and suddenly reality hits me. So I don't want this to happen to any other people, any other person, any other young couple who are starting their lives. So I thought I would share it with you. Basically, if you look at it, it's nothing, but then again, if you think about it, it's a very important thing. It's on that you know on that parameter your whole life revolves around it. And if you make that same mistake when you're young, then there is no other hard way to repair it or mend it, and you'll have to live it with the rest of your life. It's not that the time will heal it and the person is going to change. No. Once a person once you settle down with somebody under the same roof and vow and pledge to each other, and then a few years down the line you find out that this is not what you thought about that person to be. This is not how he has turned out, and then there's no way of rectification because you've already taken the plunge, and there is no way you are going to able to mend it or repair it. And that pain is is very, very painful. Of course, pain is painful, but that pain is something which you'll have to endure your entire life. You cannot just throw it away from your life or just separate yourself from it or just erase it out of your life. No, that doesn't happen. At first I thought that I'll be able to live, wipe it out or erase it, as my mother kept on telling me. But later I realized that no, I'll have to live with it for the rest of my life. I have to come to terms with it. I have to endure it for the rest of my life. So I keep on telling my girls, don't make the same mistakes that I have made, so that this type of life, you should not have to lead. Even those who like me, I don't want them to have such a life. People who dislike me, for them also, it's the same message that, take your decisions correctly, properly and nicely, and, think twice, thrice, or as many times as you want, because later on you don't want to come up crying and regretting and wasting the best years, the peak years of your life, just pondering over what your mistakes were. We learn from our mistakes, but by the time you have learned it, you realize that half your life is already over. When you see other people enjoying life and doing things which you also wanted to do, but they are placed in a different position. They have people with them as their partners or co-partners or spouse who understand them, and that is how they're running their lives together, and that is how they're enjoying and making the most of it. But you, on the other hand, made mistakes, and now you really don't know what to do about it, how to go about it, how to mend them, how to change that person, because that person will not change. It doesn't happen that way. You might be living, if you feel that he has changed or she has changed, that is completely an illusion. In the real life scenario, it doesn't happen so. So I would advise people to please, before taking the plunge, think about it. If you want, you talk to your parents about it, discuss about that person or whatever you need to discuss, and then go for the plunge. Otherwise, you'll end up like me, and I don't want that to happen to all you beautiful people out there. So I thought that, I'll share this with you. And what can I say? Again, this hurts me the most. And as I keep on saying in all my videos, that I have learned 3 things: forgive, forget, and move on. but then it takes a lot of courage to, forgive that person and move on in life, because you have done so much for that person, so much for the house, the family, the children, the kids, and at the end of the day there is no appreciation, nothing, no words of, kindness, politeness, nothing. It's as if, you are treated like a dirt. It's as if you are being treated like some stray dog on the streets. Even stray dogs nowadays, they get good treatment from people who care about them. Sometimes I feel that, it would have been better if I had, a pet with me, a pet dog. Maybe I would have cared so much if I had done the same caring for that dog. Maybe that dog would have been loyal to me, and my effort, my love, my affection, everything would have been worthwhile, rather than spend it on a person who hardly cares for you, who gives a shit about you. You know, what else should I say? Who doesn't care about you, gives a shit about you, is not at the least bothered about your likes, dislikes, your pain, your sadness, your sorrows, what you want in life, what you want to do in life, what is it that they should do to motivate you or encourage you, because you have done so much for your family. So it pains at the end of the day, but I'm trying to live with it, as I know I have to endure it my whole life. There is no running away from it. I have girls, I have two lovely beautiful daughters, who gives me the inspiration to endure all this bullshit every day and move on in life. And for them, I'm alive, you can say. And so I just can't run away from here. I just can't disappear. I just can't vanish, because I have to, be there for them and take care of them. So, which is why, I'm sitting at home like a stay-at-home mom, so that everything runs smoothly and everything is okay, and the household part does not get disrupted, and that's about it. So I hope my luck takes a turn for the good, and let's see if all of you keep on supporting me. Maybe your prayers, your love and affection and adulation will help me live my life as a good experience from now onwards. So thank you for watching, and love you all. Take care, stay healthy and happy, and have fun in life. Bye bye.